Hey, what's up YouTube? This is your man Jason with the Power Up Review, and today I'm going to share with you my rules for being a hunter in Skyrim. Now what these rules do is pretty much if you're going to play as a survivalist slash hunter in Skyrim, this will kind of make the game more challenging and a little bit more realistic in that aspect. So pretty much what it does is it just kind of adds another dimension to the Skyrim gameplay. I've been doing it for the past week or two now, and I've been having a good time, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. So the only equipment that I use is I use one bow, one dagger, and one hand axe. Now the idea is that the bow is used for hunting, dagger is a cutting and skinning tool, and the hand axe, is used for making shelter and cutting wood and things like that. Now I do carry a wood cutter's axe just because that's the only way in the game you can get actual wood, and I do carry a pickaxe so I can mine any ore that I come across. Now all my weapons that I've used, I've either found or I've crafted myself, and the same thing goes with the arrows. I don't buy any arrows, I don't buy any weapons, I craft everything myself or unless I find it. Now the only armor sets that I use is light armor or I use clothing. All light armor is acceptable except for glass, because I believe the glass will be too cumbersome and make too much noise if you're actually trying to hunt in it. So I don't use glass armor, but any other light armor is fair game. And I make it. If I don't make it, then I find it, but I don't buy any of my armor. Now what I do is that I do eat, and I eat twice every 24 hours. And I also sleep. And I sleep at least 4 hours every 24 hours. So if you think about it, maybe once a day, of course you sleep once a day, at least 4 hours. But what I'll do is that I'll wake up and I'll eat, and then I'll eat again before I go to sleep. Now any meat that I eat, of course I have to cook it, because in real life, if you eat raw meat, you can get sick. So I cook all my meat, just kind of adds another dimension, and it's not really that big of a deal when you start doing it. It's actually, I find it kind of fun. So. Now my character does not fast travel. I walk everywhere, or I use the carriages, or you can get a horse. So all of that stuff is acceptable, but fast travel, I don't do it. I also don't wait. If I'm going to wait, or if it's night and I gotta wait for a store to open, I'll find an inn and I'll sleep. But I don't wait, and I don't fast travel. The only companions that I do use is either Miko or dogs, and for the fact that it's a hunter, so you just use pretty much hunting dogs. I do have a list of animals that I at least have to kill one of, and it's all pretty much just the animals that are around Skyrim. So I have a bear, fox, goat, horker, rabbit, skeever, mud crab, wolf, saber cat, mammoth, deer, elk, spider, hawk, and a dragon. So I have this list, and of course a lot of these I've killed multiple times just because that's kind of how the game is, but some of them you kind of have to hunt out, especially when you get to Whiterun, you do the dragon mission. So there's also, if you really wanted to make it actually more difficult, what you can do is kind of up the difficulty and do permadeath and just see how many days that you can actually survive, in Skyrim without dying. You also can limit yourself to no enchanted items too, if you really want to make things tough. Now, I pretty much made these rules so I could pretty much play through the game and beat the game and just kind of have a good time. There are other survival videos in Skyrim out there that they kind of limit you more, and they maybe have you only play to a certain point of the game. But the way I made my rules is I want to be able to just play through the game, play through all the expansions. There are certain boss animals that are in the game that I haven't added yet, and I kind of been debating if I'm going to add them to the hunting list or not. I also was debating about factions, maybe not having to join, that you couldn't join, all 5 or 6 factions in the game, that maybe you had to limit yourself to one, except for, main quest factions or things like that. But if you join the companions, I don't think that you could like turn around and join the Dark Brotherhood, or if you join the Thieves Guild, you can't turn around and join the companions or something like that. But you know, I'm kind of leaving that stuff up to you, just kind of sharing you what I've been doing. But I've been having a good time and actually been playing it for the past 2 weeks. I actually have a Gregory, I gave him the rules too, and he's been having a good time. Of course, he's a little bit more flexible in his rules than I am, but again, those are my rules. I'm going to go ahead and list them in the description below. Go ahead, give it a shot, and see what you guys thinks. I allow any race as well, so I'm not limited to being a wood elf or a Nord or anything like that. So you can go ahead and customize your character however you want, but that's pretty much how I've been limiting myself, and I've been having a blast. So hopefully you'll see these rules and give it a shot and have fun yourself. This is Jason with the Power Up Review. Thanks for watching, guys.